Hello everyone and welcome to this stream of Yakuza 4. We're just going to end up doing what we can on it, and we're going to be streaming for a while as I do not have work tomorrow. So let's end up seeing what happens. There should be plenty of madness and plenty of laughs. So you probably don't want to miss this. We had played a while ago before, but I ended up getting quite interested in Jurassic World Evolution, so I ended up carrying on with that for a while. And it was fantastic. Now let me just turn the in-game volume down and everything, if I can. Bear with me. Maybe I have to sort it out in the title screen. So sorry about that. Just open the stream chat and I'll be with you all shortly. Let's see here. Nope. Okay then. It looks like we cannot change the volume in the game. So if you cannot hear me, that's well. I do apologise. Yo, how are you guys doing? And girls? I'm going to just say guys, because you might not be guys. So, alright, cool. I know that sometimes the in-game music and everything can end up overpowering when I end up speaking at times. But all is good then. Let's just get to where we need to go. We'll just see from here. There should be plenty of madness and plenty of laughs. There's just some ridiculous things in this game. Like in a Yakuza 3, there was just mad moments where you'd end up hitting like a basket or something, and it was nowhere near one of the enemies who were attacking you, and it would fly towards them and smack them in the head and knock them out. It was hilarious. If you want to end up watching that, then you have to end up seeing in my YouTube. Yeah, it is, but I cannot change that, unfortunately. But if you are wanting to end up watching my clips on a Yakuza 3, then I'll put my YouTube link in here right now, just in case if you or anyone wants to end up watching this at any point. We will be watching the cutscenes as it builds into the story. Some of them can be quite long, so I do apologise for that. But all good nonetheless. All good. But how are you anyway, Guy in a Hat and Salty Jetty? How are both of you? He did it.
こりゃ殺す気満々で撃ってるね。逃げなくていいんですか？え？ 犯人はさっき走ってった男ですよね。このままだとあなたが警察に捕まることになると思うんですが。
あんた
仇の方ですよね、あなた。
ああ、そうだな。
警察ってのは嫌なやつが多いとこです。捕まったら無理やり自白させられてしまうかもしれませんよ。
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Every sub is always very appreciated.
あ、ちょっと手遅れでしたね。
And I do export all of my streams Twitch onto YouTube, so you can see every bit of it, and you won't miss a single one, since I'm on Twitch after a certain amount of videos which you do, it does delete the last one.
おい、ちょっと待てよあんた。いやだから違うんだって。
So,
さっ
all
きのとこ
good.
に引いてよ。ねえ。
This guy here he's a loan shark for, well, in this company which he owns, and he gives people contracts in for who he loans money to, and they always pay him back the exact amount which he ends up giving them, no interests or anything, which is pretty insane. But obviously within that contract there's obviously a catch, which I don't know about yet, but there's obviously a catch. Yeah, who's this guy? Not... Or is this him? Yeah, this looks like that guy. I forgot his name already. No. Explosions. There's always explosions in the Yakuza series. Always and always. You'll never miss an explosion in this game. There's always at least one per game in the series. Plenty of money. All good. Good there. So, have you got any plans for today then, guy in a hat? Or have you had any plans? What have you been up to? Done anything nice? Stuff like that?
よかったな、目撃者がいて。あの可愛い顔したお前さんの部下の子に感謝すんだな。
花ちゃんのことですか。
あの女すげえ必死だったぜ。雨の中ずぶ濡れになりながらここに来て、社長はやってませんってな。
I will end up trying to find a way to... I was saying, if you've had any plans for today, whether you've done anything nice, stuff like that.
Oh, that's
all good. How's work been?
てめえみてえに誰彼構わず金を貸すバカがいると、バカから金借りたバカが調子に乗
I
って
do like to
暴れ
be
んだ。
quite talkative in my streams a lot more now, since I'm getting even more confident when I'm talking, especially when playing. It's just something I'm getting more and more used to each stream. So you never really hear me not talk, depends on the game. Sometimes I'm really focused on those type of games, depending on what it is. Most of the time I can do both, focus and whatever. The ones type of game which I do focus on a lot, and I don't speak too much, but still enough, is PES 2021 is a football soccer game, depending on where you are in the world. I always call it football because of where I'm from, which should be pretty obvious based on my accent.
金村が死んだよ。
いつ
お前がぐっすり寝ている最中だ。いいか。
Ah, nice. So you do painting and decorating.
工業と上の清和会の権利
That's a good job.
てめえ
that
が
pays
金村の
quite
連中
well.
に近づいたらこっちも徹底的にお前のこと洗ってやるぞ。
Yeah, I have never done that sort of thing, but I know that it does pay very well, depending on the company and everything. I know. Good. Hopefully you enjoy it. I know in the Yakuza 3, when they were talking, you could end up having an autoplay, which I would tend to use quite a bit. I do read quite fast, so I will try to slow it down so it's just easy enough for all of you to read. Sleepwalking. Last night I was here. Whose fault is that? All of that nonsense. Yeah, basically what she ends up doing is she always has a go at Akiyama. Basically always calls him lazy, and she pretty much does all the work. That's pretty much just a summary of all of it, what she always complains about to him. That she always tells him to get his ass back to the office just to do work, as there's always work piling up. So it's always that. I don't know why the minimap was zoomed in like that. This is a little bit annoying because in Yakuza 0, Kiwami and Kiwami 2 you could sprint, but in this it's a bit of a, well, light run. So you can't get anywhere very quick. There's plenty of people who end up trying to fight, like this guy. I don't care if today's your birthday. Yeah, I will ignore you. You're gonna try to kill me if I see one more leg. Always tend to spam the same sort of moves, but I will try to mix it up a bit for you. Yeah, if you end up fighting against these sort of people, or anyone, and you end up hitting them against any sort of machine or vehicle or anything like that, it does even more damage to them. It's bizarre, but it happens, and I'm not sure why I was kicking the shit out of the bin. So, there's always that. Anyway, let me read what this says. Ah, that's excellent, and I appreciate what you end up saying. But yes, I could imagine that it wouldn't be a lot of jobs aren't a lot of people's passions. That is the truth in most jobs. We just have to end up doing those type of jobs just to get by in life. And if we don't, then we're going nowhere, right? But someone's got to do those jobs, and if it's not you, it's only going to be someone else. But it's always good that you sort of have content about a job that you're at. I'll rephrase myself. It's always good to be content in the job that you are at, because then you can always feel not stressed about anything as such, and you can always somewhat enjoy what you are doing. I mean, my job, I absolutely love it, but pays enough for me to end up living in my own place if this COVID weren't happening. But it's not paid well enough to end up what I'm thinking of. It's not sort of a job which you can always have, because it is also 0 contract hours, so you're not always guaranteed the work. Even though I do normally work 5 days a week, it's just January sort of this time, or even about a week before, you'd only get about a week or 2 a day. I mean, not a day, that wouldn't work, would it? A week, I meant. But, you know, it is what it is, and since don't have a huge amount of bills to pay at the moment, it's alright. But I have been wanting to end up studying to be a paramedic at some point, and I will try to achieve that. But if not, I will look at something else. I'll end up looking at something which will be beneficial to my future, and obviously my girlfriend's, because I will have to think of her as well as myself, as I always do. It's not always easy just thinking about yourself, because those type of people, they are self-centered, and they don't really care about anyone else or their thoughts. But it is what it is, and you've just got to do your best in life. Yeah, I agree what you have said, Guy in a Hat. They might not do it as well. Just like when I was at Sainsbury's, which is, which you probably know is a supermarket. I was working not only days but night shift. In the days, I was working very hard, but they didn't appreciate me at all, and even though I would be helping the customers all the time, at one point I was the only person on the shop floor, and I was having to help about 15 customers in a space of 10 minutes every time. And it was horrible because my team leaders, they end up saying, "Oh, why haven't you done all of this work?" And I said to them that I was bundled by customers, and thankfully my manager said that I was the only one on the shop floor, and they couldn't expect me to do all that work while having to deal with that many customers while while everyone was at the till. So it just weren't fair. And eventually I moved to night shift, and they all loved my work, but it was just very stressful because I was fine with it at first because the money was alright, and then I was just having to do, even though I would work a 10-hour shift, I would do equivalent to about 15 hours of work in that 10-hour shift, if not more, while others would only do about 6, and we'd all get the same rate of pay. So it was ridiculous, and that made me a bit frustrated. And I'd be having to cover the manager's backs, even though I weren't the manager, or a manager at all. I did get offered to be a manager, but I told them just to shove it. As I actually wanted to work, because the managers, all they would do is just literally walk up and down each aisle, not having to lift a finger. But I'd be on about 7 or 8 different aisles a night, whereas others would be on 1 or 2. So I'd be working stupidly hard. But yes, I've always what I've mostly loved about that sort of thing is, I've always, since college, I had enjoyed learning about the human body, so anatomy. I studied it quite thoroughly in college, and I got the best schools and everything.
変わった名前のお店だなと思いまして。今、あなたが働いてるお店のライター？
いや、そうではないんですけど。
Yeah, I also there was 2 online exams which I passed first
以前
time.
そのお店にお世話になっていたことがありまして。
It was just one of those. It's just.
そっちの業界
And
長いんですか？
I got an award for it, a shield, for not only completing all my work, getting distinctions and merits. I would end up helping others and helping them reach that sort of level as well, and explain everything. Because I've always found myself a very helpful person. Even though I used to struggle with social anxiety, I tried to get out of that sort of mindset, and I would just force myself to interact with people, just to talk to them, and that eventually helped. That's also why I ended up applying be working as a supermarket, because I'd be force myself to interact with customers. It would sort of put me in that environment. But yeah, as a paramedic, I've always just enjoyed helping people, and the salary is good, but overall it's sort of one of those jobs which you can really be proud of. You always feel like you've done a good day's work, even though you'll be working tirelessly. It's just going to be an amazing job if I can get there. But if not, I could try to be a teacher if I want. I'm not exactly interested in that sort of thing, but I could. As my girlfriend would end up helping me with that.
やっぱり無理ですよね。そんな話。そうですよね。
What else?
私どうかしてました。この話。忘れてください。
Yes, all of that night shift and everything, it was a
お時間
pain.
取らせてしまって。
It did end up leading me to having a mental breakdown, and it was horrible.
貸さないとは
It was all of that as well as other things which just came all at once. It just, and I did tell my managers that I feel like I'm close to a mental breakdown one of the nights, and they didn't believe me until I actually did have one. And it's just then afterwards they did end up recommending me to go and see a therapist, just to see what might be bothering me, because the work ended up paying for that, so it would have been free, but I said no. The only real person who can help you is yourself. Because other people can only guide you to that the mindset that you want, or help guide you to helping yourself. If you're your own I can't think of the word. Hey, what's up, Ewan? It's all good in here. We're just playing Yakuza, as I have talked about at work plenty of times. And I hope you all enjoy, and I'll be talking and everything plenty, which I have been for about 20 odd minutes or so. Well, 24 minutes as it says on here, but it's 25 on my phone. Twitch hates me, I don't know why. It doesn't even display the correct amount of viewers, which I'm actually having. It doesn't display the right time. Twitch hates me, but it's fine. But yes, I am much better than I was then, and I'm always so positive and optimistic. And as Skoknor knows, I do very much enjoy my job, as it is an awesome job. I don't know why my voice went a bit funny there. Probably because I haven't had a drink for a while. But anyway, oh, definitely, I agree. Definitely, I always like to have a nice, optimistic, positive attitude. Even though most of the time at work I've only had about like 3 or 4 hours, maybe 5 at most, sleep. So I'm a bit tired, but I do my work, as Ewan as Ewan knows. And he's an awesome guy, so Guy in a Hat, if you can, do follow him, because he is a legend. Oh wait, hang on, I'm being called. Oh, nice one, Guy in a Hat. You are a legend as well, as we all know. Yes, that also happened to me, Ewan. I end up getting asked to work tomorrow, since I was in today, and I was just like, okay, cool, I'm in Building 3, starting at 8:30. Okay. Then about 10 minutes after, I thought, okay, what's this? Unfortunately, your shift has been cancelled as there was an error in the software. I'm just like, son of a bitch. Yeah, it's not the best. I know. We're always in Building 3 now. I don't know why. But yes, let's carry on with this as well as talking. But yeah, it's not the first time it's happened to me. It's happened to me before. Oh, nice. What pizza are you going to have? I know tomorrow what I'll be doing is I'll be streaming about 9 o'clock, maybe a little bit before, but is normally at 9 o'clock whenever I'm off. And then after about midday, so about, well, noon I would say, so 12 o'clock, I'll be finishing the stream then and focusing on painting my room. As I need to get all of that done, as I'm painting it a teal. And so far I'm loving the colour. There's just a few patchy bits which I need to sort out, but it's all good. Oh yes, I've ended up doing that before, and making a pizza from scratch is just the best. You cannot beat it. Oh, definitely. Teal is... It is a very nice colour, surprisingly. So I thought, I want a colour, because I've had this flaming red for about 8 years. I thought, I love the colour, but it's time for a change, you know? And I thought, I want a blue, one which can be complementary not only in the winter, but in the summer as well. And saw 3 colours, and teal was the right one. I know here it's 9 PM. But yeah, Ewan is an absolute legend, he is. But yeah, so are you, Guy in a Hat. And I'm so glad that I end up joining this
それじゃ
group,
あ明日
as you are
Right,
all so awesome and I love talking to you all. No, you deserve it, you do deserve it, even though I'm not necessarily very open at work, but I'm open enough to end up talking about anything which is on anyone's mind, or most things really, as you would probably know. But when I'm just around, well, streaming, or if I'm just talking on the Discord group, I am as open as a book. Ask me anything, and I will talk about it. If there's anything which is bothering you, as I've said to people in the health section, or mental health section, I've said to them plenty of times that if they're ever needing someone to talk to, then I am always here for them. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter if I know you or not, I'm always here, and I'm always happy to speak, and just to try to cheer you up however I can. So I've always loved doing that. It is such an awesome thing to do. You now have access to a hideout. Sure, all good. Maybe I'll walk around the town while I wait for Kiro-chan to call me back. Let's see what's in here. Okay, that's that. Now we will go there. That's understandable. Yeah, I need to get my camera sorted, as I am wanting to get one, but I'll probably end up doing it sometime after the summer. So that should all be good. But yeah, Twitch will probably just give me the big, well, F you or whatever, and say we don't like you at all, especially not you showing your face, so you're banned. I'm joking, they wouldn't do that. Well, at least I don't think they would. It is me we're talking about. But yeah, for tonight I will end up streaming for a couple hours or so. Wow. So far behind Guy in a Hat. Wow, it's 9:02 here, so 7 hours difference. Where is that? California? Or is it more Texas way? I could be wrong entirely. We can always come back to these sub-stories, as they're always there, and there normally is a free roam at the end. So once we end up doing that, it's all going to be a blast from there. Oh, I've always enjoyed playing games with a very long, entertaining storyline. I've always enjoyed that. I have also enjoyed some multiplayer games, but I don't particularly enjoy them that much compared to maybe what I used to, like COD. I'm not a big fan of. Oh wow. So I guess I weren't too far off, but still far enough. So no, between that sort of is like 6 to 8 sort of hours difference between here and there. So I gathered that you were around that sort of area. Yes. The world is just mad. America is very mad, but the world in general is just crazy. Just wow.
結局新井の兄貴に連絡が取れなかった俺は一旦事務所に戻ることにしたんです。
Ah, nice. I'm glad that you're following each other. Both you are awesome, and I'm glad that you are watching. So far, you're the only two who are watching at the moment. Geordie Lass was did say that she'd end up watching, but she obviously went to sleep. You end up meeting her at some point. So that's not a big problem. Everyone is awesome in the Discord. And I'm getting closer and closer to affiliates as well. Yeah. You're not wrong. He did. He is dead as a dodo. And that is dead. Okay, you got stabbed in the back even though there was no knife wounds or whatever, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's the Yakuza series. It's just, it's nuts, and it doesn't always follow exact logic, but it follows enough, I guess. Alright then, bro. Enjoy your paladins, and wish you the best, and I can't wait to end up having you watch me again soon, and I can't wait to see you again at work. So take care, and all the best. Oh, definitely. Have a good one. So yeah, I'm only one follower away from 70 followers as well. That's awesome. I was not really expecting to end up getting even to this amount of followers as quickly as I have. It's just all of you have just been amazing. I do at some point need to focus a lot more on my book, so I keep stalling on it. If anyone is ever interested, they can always message me, and I'm happy to share bits of it to see whether you like it. By all the people who have read it so far, they either think it's a bit
きっと
What's it?
お前か俺の身柄が必要なんだ。まあそうだ
Very
な。
action-packed it is.
どういうことですか、秋
But
山
it's
さん。
also
兄さんよ、俺らの首持ってったって上の世話が
yeah, a
納
lot of
得す
people
るわけねえよ。
have been enjoying it
そうだろ
out of the I don't know how many
それは
have read
組長
it
が決めることだ
so far, or at least bits of it.
おい、ここは俺が食い止める。お前は今のうちに逃げろ。
Which is like I did also get
何言ってんすか。
someone who wants to end up
俺の読みじゃ
being
お
a
前より俺の方が断然強
editor
い。
for me.
今はとりあえず逃げろ。
But I gave him a chance. I
Sky
thought,
Finance
okay,
Division.
why not?
あそこなら何があっても大丈夫。
Give them a chance
でも
and
早く行け。
see
はい。
what they're like. And I said, okay, how about I
おっと、あんたらの相手は俺
change
だ。
something in there, see how I like
遊び
it.
じゃねえんだぞ
They changed. I said nope.
指の
Once they end up
すまなく
finishing writing it, I thought this just looks terrible.
なんだ本職の脅しってのもそ
And
の
they
程度
have
もんか
also a professional.
今さら指
Well,
とか振る
they're
んだ
also
よ
a professional writer as
なんだ
well,
と
and
こ
they've
っち
got
は
books
鼻から
released.
首
Which
取られる
is
覚悟でやってんだあんたらも
just
仇
written
舐めてる
here
と
would
痛い
have
目
just
に遭うぜ
completely ruined the
言う
whole
じゃねえか
um,
それじゃきっちり
what's it
お
um,
前にはこっちの
feeling
世界の
or
やり方
entertainment
見せて
of
やる
thrill of the book,
望むところだ
what they had started to write
先だから遠慮すんな
or in their own
やり
draft.
たま取ったりや
It's just like
や
no.
れ
Oh yeah, I'll try to narrate as much as you need. But yeah, we are currently fighting Yuasa. I'll be talking plenty, so it's all good. And I'm not going to get his decks there. Sometimes some of these are very tough. Well, not so much tough, they're just annoying. Bugger off. This. Have that. Over the edge. Yeah, you fear me. Swine. Yeah, Rory. You're not so horny now. Sorry, that was bad. Got some stock. Alright, I've been using too much One Punch Man. I'm also hey, Professor Green, how are you doing? Glad that you popped by. Just on Yakuza 4, as you can see, and now I'm just going to launch a katana at him. Why not? Ah, sweet. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. So we end up kicking their asses, and now we carry on with the story. Ugh. Well, had enough. Damn it! We heard you were good, but we didn't know you were gonna be this good. Huh? Glad I have a reputation at least. What else are they saying about me? You think you're so damn funny, huh? I don't know much, but what? We got boys. Head into your office as we speak. Alright. Yeah, the game is sort of quiet until you end up sort of free roaming. But yeah, game is awesome, and there's a lot. It's very action packed. So there's plenty of action and plenty of fights. Normally I do try to avoid loads just to progress through the story, because you get stopped so many times by NPCs who will just randomly want to fight you. But it is a very good but slow way of farming money if you wanted to do that. Anyway, no kidding. Tell me something. They as tough as you? Sure are. Top of the Shibata family heap. Perfect. Then I've nothing to worry about. What do you mean? You'll see.
何やってんだてめえ。
あ、やっべえな。こりゃ。
秋山、お前またヤクザ相手に乱闘か。あ？
Another Yakuza brawl, Akiyama,
今朝
really?
の忠告忘れたわけじゃねえよな。
Guess my warning didn't get through to you.
杉内さん。
ない。言い訳はまた署でゆっくり聞こえ
Spare
ない
me.
か。
You can weave your yarn down.
それちょっと。
I'd really
それ
rather
に俺
not.
これに関しては被害者
Come
だし。
on, I'm the victim here.
うるせえ。すべこ言ってんじゃねえ。覚悟。
Right.
覚悟だ。
はい。
Take him in, boys.
やべ。
Not today. Let's just jump. And now let's just run away. Let's do this. Escape the police. Let's do this. When you find yourself fleeing in a chase battle, try to accomplish your goal before your chase gauge is fully depleted. Your current objective is to reach the Sky Finance. Use the left stick to run during chase events, make it all the way to the Sky Finance without getting caught by the police. This information has been added to the memo. Read memos by selecting memos in the pause menu. You can access the pause menu with the menu button. When you are in danger, there will be a flame icon, if you will. Sometimes appear in the upper right corner of the screen. Press Y in the time to stop. Blah blah blah. Yes, heat actions. They'll help. Let's just do this. Why not? Quick turns, yes. Here we are, we're just getting across. Oh, I wasn't paying attention there. Alright, we'll answer your message in a minute. Go ahead. Just needs to escape from these. There, right. Good seeing you too, Custard Cream. Have a good one. Oh, definitely.
間に合わなかったな。
I really appreciate it, bro. I will do my best to narrate for you, because I know there's a lot of text in this. And I'll try to make it as funny as I can.
命拾いしたね。
Sometimes not as funny, maybe, playing a game like this, depending on the scenarios. But I know that I'm much funnier in person.
ただいま。
So I'm able to express myself, especially since I haven't got a webcam, so I can't express my facial, well, whatever,
Thank you.
stuff like that. But it's still good. I'll try my best. But yeah, always good to have all of you here.
どっちに
It's
しても
always very much
これじゃまた
appreciated,
警察行きだな。
and I love having you all here. But yeah, the when they speak Japanese, well, when the Japanese speak, it can end up being a lot quicker with how they speak than how I may narrate things. So I may miss a few words here and there. Damn, that's annoying. Yeah, earlier when I was watching Southie's, was it stream? Didn't seem like anyone could see my messages. I was just like, what's going on? And my phone was playing weird. It wasn't telling me how many viewers were on some streams and stuff like that. It's just like, what? When it normally ends up showing me on those streams which I've watched before. It's just bizarre, and Twitch, I think Twitch just hates me. I really do. But anyway, don't get me started. That guy really puts the dick in detective. What an asshole. No joke. But hey, if I were over 40 and still stuck as a beat cup, I'd probably have a chip on my shoulder too. You think that's all it is? You think it's not? Oh, of course. I do try. I don't know. It kind of feels like he's like obsessed with you and Arianiki or something. How do you figure? He kept grilling me about how you two met. Oh, and he wouldn't shut up about wanting to know what Kanimura's loan terms were. Doesn't that seem kinda weird to you? I guess. Not that I can blame you for wondering. Why are you throwing your weight behind Arianaki? Aniki. Not Anaki. That's my little secret. Come on, Akiyama-san. You can tell me. Maybe when you're older. Akiyama-san! There's that detective. Who puts the dick in detective? No pressing business right now. Maybe I'll take a little stroll around the city before heading back to the office. I'm just going to get a quick drink, so I won't be long, so bear with me. I will not take too long, I promise. And I'm back. I tried not to be... Well, I tried to be as quick as possible. And hopefully I was quick. Right, anyway, let's carry on. No! No! Stop it! I can't do a high-pitched voice, so I apologise that my woman voice isn't brilliant. But I'll try. What are you so worried about, honey? It's not like we're gonna take anything from you. It's all about what we're gonna give you. Hehehehe. Oh, bollocks. Oh, oh, sorry about that. I have to end up removing that, oh, what's it? That thing from, the Knight's boss. I have to sort some of his helps. But what's up, Bobby? How are you doing? But yes, I can never be as quick as you. You're Sonic. Unleashed. Come on. I can never be quick as you. You know that. I know that. Don't worry. We'll be sure to thank you real good once we're done. So what do you say, baby? Someone help! I don't have gas in the tank for this, but I can't just sit back and watch. Hey, I'd suggest leaving her alone, if I were you. Sorry, I didn't mean to, go Godfather there. Sort of like a American-Italian type, instead of a sort of how I was doing Akiyama's sort of impression if he was English. Who's talking? We don't take advice from no-name shit off the street. You should start. You're never gonna get a girl if you treat them like property instead of people. I'll treat a broad however I want. Besides, who the hell do you think you are? If you were wondering, I'm just narrating for Guy in a Hat, as he is currently working, so I'm having to, well, I'm not having to, I'm just narrating for him, just so he ends up knowing the story of what's going on. Even though a lot of these are just a load of bollocks. Yeah, Sonic is an awesome guy. He really is. Guess we're gonna have to educate you. And I'm not talking with a blackboard and chalk. Oh, there's always a cane. So, let's crack on. Let's do this. Ah, missed him. And again. Oh, some kick to the face. Sometimes the when you grab stuff and all that. Well, I don't know with some of those puns that you do. No, you are awesome. You are. Basically, those guys, they end up running off, they end up getting scared, and I think that it's not the last time that they, well, Akiyama will end up hearing of them. I'm sure we'll see them again, but they're pretty worthless, not even worth her time. Yeah, Guy in a Hat is awesome, he really is as well. And thanks for the follow back, Bobby. I do appreciate it. Yes. You there, gone a minute? Oh, bald army guy. It depends, what do you need? Well, I was observing your scuffle there, and I can see your physical potential is through the roof. Did you used to play any sports? Not really, pretty sure the last time I kicked a ball around was in a middle school. So then it's just a natural talent. Understood. My name is Saigo. I run an operation in the general area. What kind of operation? I'm glad you ask. Do you know what? Do you know about the looming crisis Japan faces? Crisis? What crisis? Put frankly, peace addiction. Nowadays, all people in Japan can think about is peace. In my youth, I fought as a mercenary, mostly in the Middle East. I've seen many breathe their last, friend and foe alike. It was then I realised an astounding truth. In this world, anything can happen, anytime, anywhere. I appreciate it, guy in a hat. I really do, as I do need the viewers if I am to reach affiliate, which I am getting there, but it's going to take a few more streams as about last month I had some bad streams where I was getting barely anyone watching, and it just kept sinking the average viewers and whatnot, so that was annoying, but it will go up without a doubt. As Bobby knows, there are plenty of funny moments in Yakuza. There really is. Maybe you could find out your senses are as dull as a doorknob. Did you set that up? Cut me some slack, you man. We just met. A strong individual like you should have no problem chasing it down. But you better get going. Who knows what'll happen if you let him get away? Yeah, thanks for the advice. Here we go again. Let's just kick him in the face. Yes, he just got away. Good rules. Okay. There we are. Oh, okay. Then Sonic it is. I never know these days what people want to be called, whether it's by their name or whether it's by their Twitch name or stuff like that, so it's just like, I never know. But, alright then. Yeah, it does have chases in. I guess so. I guess so. It all depends on what side of the internet you're on. Sorry, but your praises are less than flattering. Can I go now? Wait, I have to talk about you or something. Let's go head to the roof. Roof, could you just act normal for 1 second? Now they're going to fight! But yes, this does have chases in. Yakuza 3 also had chases, and they were alright, because you would end up meeting Mac, and if you'd done hits and then you'd get increase on your chase gauge and your tackling power, so that would help massively. Hey, welcome, Jesus. I'm very good. How about yourself? I appreciate the view. I hope that you enjoy this stream. You have a strong talent for fighting. It'd be a tragedy to see it go to waste. Are you interested in tapping into your dormant abilities, I can help you. What do you mean dormant? Pretty sure I hand out maximum beatings every day of the week. Now let me ask you, do you feel any change in your body right now? Change. A few moments ago you ran after my pupil, but you weren't simply running for running's sake. My pupil focused you... focused. I can't think or speak or anything anymore. My pupil forced you to run in a style which would use your muscles in the most efficient manner. So how do you feel? Is your body somewhat lighter than before? I guess now that you say so, I do feel lighter. A dash kick. Awesome! Dash kick it is. Yep, we can go to the abilities section whenever. That is awesome. So he's just talking about abilities, there's nothing major which is being said. Oh, indeed it is. Why me? You don't even know me. I guess it's natural to be curious. It's hard to explain, but there is a reason why I chose you, and only you. I'll tell you more if you agree to come back. At least you sound like you know what you're talking about. Alright then, I'll stop by whenever I have the time. Great, I'll be waiting. But we won't be going there unless really needed, so let's go back and head to the story. As that's crucial. Well, at least it's the most crucial part of what we're trying to do in this stream anyway. Right, so let's head out of here. Now, let's just head down here like we need. But yeah, I do find it annoying how I was meant to be working tomorrow, but then after they cancelled my shift. But it does happen. I don't care about fighting them. I don't care about if you're a financially troubled woman. I just want to crack on with this, well, these main stories, and then we can come back to you. As well as probably the cabaret clubs, if they end up having them here, if you have to manage. As they're always very fun to do. Even though I really like the real estate mini-game the most. But I hope that you are all doing well and that you are enjoying the stream so far. I will be narrating some parts of this and just trying to make a brief summary of what's being said, so then it just cuts out some of the dialogue. Well, not so much the dialogue, but so you get a quicker understanding of what is going on, instead of having for me to read every single sentence. Yeah, this is our office, the Sky Finance. That's basically the dick detective, as Kido-chan's called him. Yeah, we should apparently show a bit of gratitude to him, for whatever reason, I don't know. He's meant to be protecting us. Protected from what? Okay, he's going to explain some stuff. So it's going to go into a cutscene, which will end up... Also, I thought it would go into a cutscene where they would end up talking. But this game, if you're not familiar with it, it is full of action. There's plenty of fighting, there's plenty of story, there's locker keys which you can end up getting, which you end up unlocking some very rare things. And that will help a huge amount, it really will. Only if you like the gambling sort of stuff on here, which I don't bother going for, unless you're wanting to 100% a game. Just like getting every achievement, getting 100% completion, and stuff like that. Yeah. Drank my drink too quick there. Okay, cool. Spare me the bullshit, alright. You know who cleans up the messes you make. Us. You think babysitting a worthless crook like you is my idea of a good time. Doesn't matter either way. Yeah, whatever. Just random, meaningless insults. Okay, going on about the shooting, which happened, which we weren't involved in. Okay. That guy started making waves. Now here's a cutscene where it will end up showing us inside the Tojo clan. That looks like Daigo. It is
今回の金
Daigo.
村工業が起こした一件、それで手打ちにしてもらえませんでしょうか。
Daigo Dojima. I still find that the best character is Kiryu. He's just awesome with how he is. He really is
この
awesome.
金は一体何で
I
すか
absolutely
堂
love
島
playing
会
as
長
him. But he wants to get away from all of that.
桂木さん、
So then it sort
登
of
場会としては今回の
gives
騒
way to
動こ
different
れ以上大
characters.
ごとにはしたくない。
Even though a lot of
それに
people love Kiryu,
登場
but
会
he
と
is
上野
getting
清和
old as
会
well.
2代目時代から25年来の
Oh,
親戚
there
関
is
係。
that.
ここはお互いことを荒立てないのが得策かと。
なるほど堂島会長は枝同士の喧嘩にはこのくらいの金があれば十分だと
Yeah, as I said, we are going to
Yeah.
be watching the
そんなつ
cutscenes.
もりはありません
They。can end up taking a while,
確かに騒動を起こした金村工
but
業
they
は
just build to the
直
story.
系柴田組傘下の枝
As
組
I've,
織かもし
as
れ
I
ませ
said
ん。
earlier.
上野清和会は違う。東上会と同格の親戚です。その金はあくまで今回の騒動の迷惑料だと思ってください。
同格ね
その額ではご不満ですか？わかりました。
But yeah, work today was very nice. It was relaxing. I didn't have to do too much.
入れ。
It was a very nice, relaxing day, and it was a good one. Just like it has been. Some days can be very annoying, but other days can just be really laid back. You can just finish everything very quickly and not have to worry about anything.
桂木さん、今回の金村の一件、本当に申し訳ありませんでした。
Okay, there's someone basically saying that they're sorry, saying that it's their fault for whatever happened.
柴田さんでしたっけ
はい。
東上会の直系の親分さんともあろうお方が都内の一勢力でしかない組の若頭にそんなに頭割いちゃいけませんよ。それにね柴田さん、今の時代わざわざ痛い思いしなくてもけじめの取り方は他にもいろいろあるでしょう。東上会さんとうちは親戚関係なんですから。
That is true.
桂木さん、どういう意味ですか？
堂島会長、今回の騒動、上野清和会としては今までの親戚関係もある以上 構想沙汰にするつもりは元はありません。病床に伏しているうちの総長上野義治も思いは同じです。
桂木さん、
だがこの金と指で全てがチャラというわけにもいかないでしょう。少なくともうちの組員たちは納得しないと思いますよ。堂島会長、今回の騒動で殺された井原の役職をご存知ですか？若頭補佐です。ちょうどあの事件のあった日に就任していたんですよ。
若頭補佐？
そうです。あなた方がチンピラ同士の喧嘩くらいに思っていたこの騒動、実は上野清和としては幹部組員を失うというとんでもない被害を受けているんですよ。正直言いましょう。若頭補佐を殺された代償としてあの金と指一本では釣り合いません。
いや、だがそれは。
おっしゃりたいことはわかります。先ほどは同格だと言ったものの、所詮は東上会と上野清和会では格が違うだろうと。でもね、うちの組員はそれじゃ納得しないんですよ。表面上東上会とうちは対等な関係のはずですからね。
桂木さん、どうすれば納得してもらえるんですか？
そうですね、うちの井原を殺した犯人新井宏明の首、それが無理ならあの真島さんが今やっている例の事業の経営権をいただきたい。
おー。
カムロ町ヒルズの経営権が欲しいと。
はい。
そんな要求は飲めない。飲めるわけがない。
なぜですか？
あの事業は10億20億とかいう規模の話じゃない。数千億規模の案件だ。いくら幹部組員が殺されたとはいえ、人一人の命の代償としては大きすぎる。
堂島会長、勘違いしないでください。上野清和会は金が欲しいわけじゃありません。これは極道としてのメンツの問題なんですよ。堂島会長、あなたは筋の通った方だと聞いてます。だからこそ私の立場も理解してもらえませんでしょうか。さっきも言いましたが、うちとしてはあの新井という男の首があれば十分です。それがあれば下の連中も納得するでしょう。だが万が一、新井の首が取れなかった場合、
So in short,
その時は井原と同格の人間を
one
差
of
し
the
出してもら
Tojo
うしかない
clan
んですよ。
members of a patriarch
そ
group,
れは
or patriarch,
そう、
end
真
up
島さん
killing
です。
one of
柏木さんの死後、
his family's
白鵬会や錦山組といった若頭補佐は
top
なくなって
guys.
しまった
They want the person who end up killing him dead, or
となると自動的
the
に真
business
島
which
さんくらいし
Majima
か井原の代
owns, which
償
is
と
the
なりうる人がい
Kamurocho
ないんです
Hills,
よ。
and this is worth hundreds
だ
of
が
billion
さすがに
yen,
私も
apparently.
井原の代わりに真島さんの首を差し出せとまでは言うつもりはありません。ですからあのビルの建設と経営の権利さえいただければ、それでうちの組員を納得させられます。よくお考えの上ご決断ください。それでは。
That's all good. That's all good. Welcome back, though. I'm glad that you are back. I was just letting that story play, and then I did just summarise it. If you didn't hear me, I was basically saying, the guy who was just left, he was a part of a family when having a guy killed, and they apparently thought of him as a top member of their family. Sure thing. Lurk away. But yes, as I was saying, there was that guy. He basically ends up wanting some sort of punishment. So he asked for the killer's head. Well, not head, but him to be killed. Or what Majima family ends up owning, which is the Kamurocho Hills. And this is worth hundreds of billions of yen. And this guy, the Dick Detective, I'll call him that, so why not? He, right, basically is saying that he's basically protecting Akiyama from all of this. He's trying his best and whatnot. But he can only do so much. And telling us who's friends with who. So there's always that. And I am going to sort my night boss out while I do this. Let's log in. So hopefully well, what I'll do is once I've sorted this night boss out, I'll make sure that you can end up sending emotes and everything like that. Because I know that this is well, quite annoying, or will be annoying, especially when I end up seeing that it bans people because of it. It's like, come on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Not that. Not that. No. There we go. I've disabled them, so you should be able to use emotes and whatnot now. Feel free to try. I just forgot to disable it when I first was working it out. But yes, all good, all good. There we go. But yeah, feel free to use the emotes, and you can swear as well, as I'm not going to bother having them on. Unless maybe there was kids watching, I guess, on like a child's game, then maybe I would have it activated, but for now I won't, because I don't have kids watching me, as far as I'm concerned. Kids who are like 12 or under, I mean. Basically, that Dick Detective, he's telling us to stay out of everything which is going on. But, you know, he can go screw himself. See a lot of shit go down when you've been on the force almost 3 decades. Hey, loving the emotes. Absolutely loving it. Hey, looks like you got a customer. Hmm? Okay. Lily. Excuse me. Oh, I've been waiting for you. Please sit. Goodbye, Dick Detective. Yeah, you can dot as much as you like. I don't care. Thanks for stopping by. No, I should be thanking you. If you say so. No, you're sure you want to do this? But anyway, Guy in a Hat, how is work going? When do you end up finishing? So this is a part of the test, I believe, which Akiyama ends up using to end up evaluating his clients on whether he should give them a contract or not. Yes, I know the feeling. I've been doing that at home, which I've said plenty of times, which I'm painting my room teal, as I've also said. But it's all good, it is all good. It's quite relaxing painting, but it's not something which I guess you would like to do all the time. You would also like to have a, well, day off from it. Or at least that's my personal view. No, people do it for a job like you do, and that's perfectly alright. Since I know you like it, I know I would get a bit bored when I have to do repetitive things. If I've got a different amount of tasks, even if I know them, then I'm happy with that. But if it's something very repetitive, I just get bored of it. I'm sure lots of people are the same. Yeah, I was going to end up streaming yesterday, but as I had a call with my girlfriend, yeah, I had a call with my girlfriend, and I was also trying to support streams, trying to get, well, trying to help people reach that affiliate status, and help them with views. It's just, oh, as well as back late from work. I just tried to do what I could, and I wanted to support Southie getting to partner, as well as most of us have been trying to do. But that's it is what it is, and yeah, I'm able to stream today, and I will be able to stream a lot more tomorrow. Let's go in. So then, do you have like a favourite colour or anything like that, Guy in a Hat? This so-called elegant body line and sophisticated coloured dress looks terrible. This mermaid gown. It's going to be a wine colour, but that's more of a wine colour. And this looks better, in my opinion. But, you know, it is what it is. Lamarche, a visit. Okay. Let's pay them a visit. So we need to go up here. Or the other one, it doesn't really matter which side I'm going to or going up. I just chose this way because I know that's Lamarche, or Lamarche, however you pronounce it. I know that was just the quicker route to it. Good match for a cute lurk, a great present for those who like this style. Ba-bom. Either look fantastic. That's gold. Nah, this one will be better if anything. Yeah, he's just saying thank you for purchasing the necklace, and obviously saying goodbye and hope to see us again soon. Which they more than likely will. Once you're done, it's right across the street from Lingham Tower. Okay, so we'll just meet her in a certain place now. Oh, that's all good, bro. My stream isn't playing up or anything, is it? If it is, then I could possibly lower the resolution, because maybe that would help. So I have got this as 1080p, or even 1080 resolution. That could be doing it if there are problems. What do you think? Is there any problems with my stream at the moment? It's rich looking man, which I don't have a clue what they're meant to be wearing as it looks dreadful. He was just terrible. Terrible at fighting. You sure? Because I don't mind lowering the resolution. Just in case if it is that, which is making your phone do that. Oh. So yeah, I was saying before, I think you had to end up reloading stream is whether you had a favourite colour or not. Since obviously you do painting, you surely you like a colour. Everyone normally does. Have a favourite colour or whatnot. Just a shady person end up staring at some woman, I do believe.
Yeah.
I'll just post something in the Discord. I've just sent a message in Discord and whatnot, so maybe that might get a few more viewers. Winning her over to 5 million yen wasn't enough, I think. It might be time to connect this. What? Why would you just... Akiyama's just going to give this strange guy some advice. It will then, well, he'll give him some advice because he's after some woman, Miki. I've never heard of her. Yeah, that's who he's after, and that's really about it. Hey, that's cool, bro. Lurk away. I bet you're doing well. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. It must not exactly be easy for you being colourblind like that as well, especially when you're driving. But I imagine that you're used to it to know what's what. Maybe then, oh, not the best. So, sorry to hear that. Okay, confirm, rotate model. It's casual wear, then this is this dress. We put in this elegant necklace on. Before and after. Cool. looks a lot better. Even though she doesn't look any different. Actually, she doesn't really look any different at all. It's all good.
Akiyama-san, 私
Yeah, I get annoyed that my Twitch ends up playing up a lot of the time.
いや、なんでもない。さあ、今から
Especially
テ
when
スト
there's
2を
more
始めよ
than
うか。
one viewer watching, but it just displays one viewer. It's pretty annoying, to be fair, but it is what it is. Good. Now I want you to entertain me as if I were a customer. Customer? That's right. You've just been hired as a hostess, after all. You're gonna be the #1 girl here. Me #1? But why? Well, as it turns out, I own the place. We managed to stay in the black. But in this economy, well, we're basically treading water. Back to the whole colourblind thing. I've always been very lucky, obviously, as I've got very good eyesight. So I've always been very well. What's the word I'm looking for? I've always felt very fortunate, is what I was looking for. That I've obviously had very good eyesight, and I know there's not everyone like yourself who obviously are colourblind, or people have to have glasses to help them, stuff like that. Although it's nothing to be ashamed of. Not at all. It just makes us that bit more unique, is all. And anyone who tells you otherwise, well, they're just jealous, is all. That's how I see things. A lot of the time, people end up wanting to be you and have the things that you have because they are not able to have those sort of things, so they try to do a lot of spiteful things just to bring you down, to make them feel better about themselves. It's a very horrible way that those sort of people think, because they only think about themselves and not others and how it may affect them. But it happens a lot. It really does. As I said, this is a very horrible thing, but it does happen. Let me just put my phone here. Yeah, Akiyama is basically giving her encouragement and everything, and just saying to her that she can become the #1 hostess, which is fantastic, really, because we're going to end up helping her. So we're going to have to see what the customers end up saying of what they want. Then we'll have to dress her accordingly to how they want in order to please them. All is good. All is good.
300万ですね。
Here's just a cutscene of when they end up talking a lot.
300万稼げば
There are so many
本
of
当に
these
1億貸し
all
てもらえ
the
るんです
time.
ね。
はい。
わかりました。やってみます。
それでは
She's
ビジ
agreeing
ネス
that
の
she'll
話
do
は
her
ここまでに
best
しましょう。
for the business.
ここからは俺のプライベートとして楽しませてもらいます。さっき言ったじゃない。今から俺に接客してもらうって。
でも秋山さんはオーナーじゃ。
オーナーつっても自分の店で遊んじゃダメって決まりがあるわけじゃないでしょ。今はただのお客さん。つまり俺が君の最初の客ってわけ。そう、その笑顔いいね。さあ、それじゃあ今日は楽しませてもらえますか。
わかりました。それじゃ
Okay,
あ
I
お
guess
客
we
様、
won't find out about that
お
contract
飲み物
which
は何になさい
he
ま
gets
すか？
people to sign for loans
そ
and
うだ
whatnot.
ね。
Right, okay, cool. I'm not sure whether we end up staying as Akiyama for the whole chapter, because I'm not sure how many chapters there are. There can be up to 15, I believe. I know in Yakuza 3 there was only 12. And that was such a great game, as well as Kiwami 2, Kiwami and Yakuza 0. All amazing games. If you haven't played them already, then you should. But start from 0, then Kiwami, Kiwami 2, and onwards. So then you end up understanding more of the story, from the very beginning to the very end. We can try to open one of these, just so I can show you what it's like, what you can find in there. Like these amulets, which you can end up equipping. Where do I go? I think it's items. You're here, then you can do this sort of thing. You can add them. You can sell this platinum plate for money. That's always very handy. But yeah, so far I hope that you are all having a good day. Because I know I am. Been raining all day, but other than that it's been a good day. Just like most days. I quite enjoy everything that happens in my life at the moment. Even though it'd be even better if this coronavirus weren't about anymore. But I'm sure we all can relate, as it's held us all back from doing so many things. It's caused so many problems. It really is horrible. But I've kept the guidelines and everything from, well, always, and I've just tried my best and all that. I know there are some people who haven't been sticking to them at all, I've just been going out with multiple friends, and the sorts. Which I do understand, that people want to interact with their friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, best friends, and all type of friends. But we're only human and we all make mistakes. But we can only learn, and that is what will end up improving us for the future. So if we don't improve on ourselves, then how can we improve at all? Or maybe help someone else who might be in a similar sort of situation, or have been in that, or going through this situation which you might have been in before. Do you think you could have done better in, for instance, and then afterwards think, oh, I could end up helping them take a better path than what I did, or make a better decision? No? That's just stuff like that. I know that I'm not entirely talking about the game, which I have been. Well, than I should really be. But you know, I just like to end up talking about any and everything. Want you to know that I am very vocal. I want to interact with all of you, as you know, as well as trying to multitask on about, well, different things, obviously multitasking. So playing, reading, and also speaking to all of you. It's sort of like when you end up not knowing Japanese and having to watch anime in Japanese sub. One eye has to go sort of on the stay on the characters, while the other one has to go down, and you sort of go cross-eyed in a sort of sense, or maybe your eyes sort of go the opposite direction but inverted. Well, not inverted. One goes up, one goes down. One looking at the subtitles, one looking at the characters, as I was saying. And it's just like that, and I was just like, But even then, you do get used to it after a while. And don't worry, Lily, you'll make us back all of that money and more, so don't worry. You're perfectly fine. Right, so we're taking a special on a date. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, man, it's driving is cool, the colours aren't so there, I can't tell the difference. It's got glasses to see the colours used. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't actually know that they end up having glasses to end up helping you see like the colours which everyone else sees. But yes, I can imagine that it's a very nice experience to end up having, since you're not able to see the colours when you end up not having those glasses. I think that's an awesome invention. Really does make you think somehow, just how do these people end up just making these sort of inventions? It's like, what do they do just to make them? It's just like, wow, sort of mind-blowing, really. I know a lot of people take things for granted, especially all the little things in life. Sometimes the little things can be worth the most. And it doesn't even have to be something worth any money. But you know, it is what it is. And just some of the things in this world are just incredible, but yet some of the things in this world are just insane, mad, crazy, just out of this world. It's just like, your head just sort of explodes in different sort of ways. Like in a good way, like a wow, how did that come about? Or what the F is that all about? You know? So it's just, this world is just full of just anything which you possibly couldn't imagine, which can be made and solved and everything. It's just incredible. This one, the light refraction is intense to see colours, man, are intense. Oh, I could imagine. Because I could imagine if I weren't able to... Well, if I was colourblind and I weren't able to see all the colours, I would feel like I'm missing out. And if I was colourblind and I had those type of glasses, I would appreciate the light a lot more. Since it's such a natural thing, you don't really tend to think about even a simple thing like a light bulb. That for some people who are colourblind it might look grey, or like a sort of black and white scenario. Just like, wow, it just really puts everything in perspective when you end up thinking about these sort of things, about how much we take for granted. We just knocked him over, and now he's laying on the floor. But yes, we do take a lot of things for granted, and we should really appreciate everything a lot more. Because if we did, the world would probably be a better place. And if we appreciated other people more. Which I know that you should never take anyone for granted. You should always do your best for them, because they'll at least do the best for you wherever they can. I always have a thing where I always give people 3 chances, no matter what they've done, well, depending on how severe it is. But I always give people 3 chances, because I think that's more than enough. Because one time could have just been a mistake, second time, yeah, they're crossing a boundary. But why not? Third time, yeah, the final chance, and they obviously, if they break that, then that won't ever change. And if they do, then it will be too late, and they won't appreciate or acknowledge what they might have had, or what that person might have done for them. So I always think about that a lot, and that's just how I end up doing things, as that is how I see the world. I see it not just me in the middle and everything goes around me, or revolves around me rather. It's just like everyone's here just like I am. We're all trying to live. But yeah, I'll say that I am not perfect, not at all. There are people in this world who I cannot stand, and sometimes it makes me feel like like, why am I breathing the same air as them? Which I am trying to get away from that sort of thing, because that's just to me that feels like a negative sort of mindset to have. So I do want to end up pushing away, because I be more accepting of people. So I always have things in my mind where I want to improve myself, and I always do my best. And even though there's that saying where don't judge a book by its cover, basically referring to that you should never judge anyone just by their looks or appearances or how they may seem until you actually know them. But truth is, no matter what, whether you know the person or not, you're always judging someone because you're always like, oh yeah, they're a good person. You're judging them because you think they're a good character, so you've judged them for being a good person. Or that person is horrible. You've judged them for being a bad person. So no matter what, my thought is you're always judging everyone, no matter who it is. And I know a lot of people don't think about that, and not everyone agrees. But I just maybe overthink things to the point where why am I thinking all of these things? Why are these sort of things occurring in my head just to make me think, okay, why? Just why should I overthink these things? Why can't I just get on with life? Just think, okay, that's fine. I'll just get on with that. I agree with everyone. Just we can all share the same view, and whatever. But that is what makes us unique and human. Because if we were all the same, then the world would be very boring. Just like there are a lot of things which I disagree with, and things which I don't believe in, and things I disagree with, or things I agree with which other people don't. Like religion, I'm agnostic, so the way I think is, since I cannot prove or have evidence that there is such a deity or God-like thing out there in the world, I'll just have, I don't know, because I can't prove that, so I'm agnostic, and I won't, because there could be a possibility that there is like a supernatural being or whatever out there. So that's what I think. But with how life has gone about, with how I've... Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Sorry, that caught me off guard. I really wasn't expecting that. Go Akiyama! As I was saying, there could always be a possibility that there is a God out there. And I won't say that people are completely wrong. I'll acknowledge someone's view on it, and I will end up saying to them, if they may be down, I'll be like, even though I do not believe in a God or whatever, may God or Allah or whatever have, well, bless you, such and such. I will end up saying that, and I've said that recently to my friend who is a Muslim, who currently lives in India, who is planning to move to Dubai, and he's had a few family problems where his wife's dad has had a hernia problem, and he's in critical condition. But, yeah, everything's going well, not so well for him. I said to him that I may be agnostic, but may Allah end up blessing you, and give you all the luck and everything that he deserves. So I'm that kind of person. I'm not like others who will be like, oh yeah, just I hope everything goes well. No, because it'll be more meaningful, right? That's just the way I think of things. I know maybe people will disagree with me, and that's why I shouldn't say that. But I just want to be as respectful and appreciative of everyone as I can be. Yeah, anyway, enough of that, because I know it is a sensitive subject for some people. But yeah, as I was saying, other things which I agree with. Like the whole Brexit thing. I did vote to leave because I believed and I still do believe that it was the best thing for the country to do, to move on and to work out better economically. So far that hasn't been completely proven yet, only because of this whole COVID, but it has been showing that it has had a huge difference, such as the vaccines. We've vaccinated more people than in the whole of the UK than the EU have in their multiple countries. Isn't that insane? If we were with the EU, then we'd be miles behind, and we'd still be waiting a year before, or another year before everyone's vaccinated, possibly, if not two. But you know, I do try my best for everyone. A lot of the time I've always put myself well, I mean not myself, I put others before myself a lot of the time. That's what I've always done. Just like in college, there was a time when my best friend Lorenzo, he ended up getting bullied in college by these two people, and I thought, okay, since I saw them bullying him, just like getting aggressive and everything, and I said to them, if you got a problem with Lorenzo, then you can take it out with me. And eventually they ended up backing off, then they never bullied him again, and they were just respectful. You know, so... And I was prepared to end up taking them both on. By myself, I was. So I'm not going to have any of my friends or anyone being picked on. I cannot stand bullying at all. I've been bullied plenty of times growing up, and it's horrible. It really is. No one should bully. But yes, bullying is such a horrible thing. It's just, why do people do it? It's just so disgusting. But yet there are plenty of people like that in this world. Eventually that will die down to the point where there won't really be much of it. But it's just one of those things, isn't it? Everyone ends up having to go through it. And eventually the bullies who were obviously bullying people end up having not very successful jobs, and they end up becoming the ones who are then bullied later in life based on their actions and everything else like that. But I've got zero tolerance for any bullies, or even people who are racist, any sexist, anything like that. Like, I don't mind like a laugh and stuff like that. I don't care if someone's being jokingly or saying something which is, well, meant to be offensive, but them saying it jokingly, maybe like a racist sort of a joke, meme, whatever to me, I don't mind that at all. I'll have a laugh, because I find myself, I've got a very open sense of humour. And if I find it funny, I find it funny. But if I don't appreciate something which someone has said, then I will say to them that I don't appreciate it, and if they could end up just thinking about it before, and I understand that if they didn't mean any offence by it, and I wouldn't be rude to them. But if it was insistent, well, not insistent, constant, then I would end up saying something to them. But I would not be violent, because I'm not a violent person. Only if I ever needed to be, then I would be. But yet, it doesn't solve anything. It really doesn't. Violence doesn't solve anything. It just puts you in a prison cell. That's all it does. Whether it's self-defense or the like. Or sort. Whichever you prefer to say. It'll just get you in trouble. And it's not worth it. I just find that people in this world need to be a bit more respectful. Yeah, a bit more respectful to others. That's all. I'm sure a lot of you will agree.
ところでお前、俺が昔ホームレスだったって話は知ってるか？
Growing up, I
まあ
wasn't
噂程
massively
度に聞いたくらいですが、本当だったんですか？
open. As I said, that I did have a social anxiety.
実際俺、ホームレスになる前は、東都銀行通銀行で働く普通のサラ
Speak
リー
to
マンだ
others
ったん
since
だ。
it was the sudden change from one school with who was around to
秋山さんが銀行員。
another school.
今から5
I
年く
did
らい
make
前
some
の話だ。
friends, and it was hard for me to interact with people. Like, all I would really say,
6年くらい前までの
not
俺の人生
how to
は
say,
綺麗な階
Hi, how
段を
are
汗
you?
一つかかずに登るよう
I'd
な
be too
順調なものだった。
anxious
東
to
都大
end
の
up
法学部を卒業、東都銀行
well,
に入
saying
社。
any more than that.
俺は金融
to
工
them.
学のプロフェッショナルとしてエリート街道を歩み始めた。
But now I'm
じゃ
completely
あ
different.
どうしてホームレスなんかに？
I am
クビになったん
very
だよ。
talkative, as you've noticed.
2005年の
Most
初
of
め
this
に
stream,
クビ？
I've been
なんか
talking,
やらかしたんです
and
か？
業務上横
it's
領、
just so great to be
会社の
able to
金をこっそり盗む犯罪だ。
talk so
どうし
much
てそんなことを？
知ら
and
ねえ
to
よ。だって
be
俺は
open
横
with
領なんかしてねえ
others.
んだからさ。
It's just a nice feeling,
どう
especially
いうことですか？
はめられたんだよ。
judge or ridicule.
いきなり業務上横領の疑いをかけられて、
uh,
懲戒
what
免
I
職ってやつ
talked
だ。
about.
そん
Stuff
な
like
バ
that.
カな。
ま
I
あ、
know at
普通
times
そう
I
思
end
う
up
か？
getting my
俺も何かの間違いだと
words
思っ
all
てた。
muddled up.
だが現実は違った。
But
俺
I
が
am
当時担
improving
当して
on
いた
that.
とある会社の口座にあった100万円がある日突然俺の個人口
But yeah,
座に
there's
振り
been
込ま
a
れていたんだ。
それでクビですか？
ああ、何を言っても無駄だった。
Oh yeah, that is very
銀行は
true.
俺を告訴しないことを条件に一方的に俺を懲戒免職
Yes,
処分
I'd
と
love
し
to
た。
be an
その
affiliate.
後俺は真相を探
Even
っ
though I
た。
wouldn't be
そ
too
れまで
bothered
に
if
貯めた
people
金を
were
使い、
donating money
ほ
to
ぼ
me.
手を尽くして
It'd
調べ
be
回った。
obviously very
結
appreciated
局分からず
if
じ
they
まい。
did, but
そのうち貯金
I
も
am
尽き
not
て、
worried. I
カ
am
ブロ町で路上生
more
活を
focused
始めたんだ。
on
それでホームレスで
it's
す
just
か？
been for fun.
金なんて簡単に増やせるって思ってたのにさ。元手と信用がなければ何にもできないんだよ。所詮俺は他人の金で遊んでいただけだった
Yes,
んだって
Dr. Phil is
その
amazing.
時初めて分かったんだ。
You would know him
じ
in
ゃあ
the Discord
どう
as
やって金貸しなんてやれるほどの大金手に入れたんですか？
I think I've said that
拾
correct.
ったんだ
All
よ。
five viewers now.
だから
Oh,
さ、
welcome to the stream.
お金が降ってきたの。
I hope that you
そ
enjoy.
れからパーッとそれを拾ったのさ。
いやいやいやいや。
本当だって。知らない？
Oh,
ミレ
nice.
ニアムタワーで爆発があって
Congrats,
さ、
guy in a
そこか
hat
ら大量の札束が降っ
for
てきた
reaching
時、
50
知ってます。
followers.
じゃあ秋山さんはその金を？
But
そう
yes, if
だいたい
if
100万くらいだったか
oh,
ら、
since
死に物狂いで拾い集めたよ。
some of you might have missed what we've been talking about, we've just been
俺は
talking
もう一
about
度人生を
everything.
やり直せるってな。
Just like
なんか
that I've got zero
運がいいんだ
tolerance
か
for
悪いんだか分かん
bullies
ね
and
え
stuff
感じ
like
ですね。
that, and that I will always do my best to help people, especially
だが
friends,
その時の俺にとって、
family.
その100万円は
I always
命と
try
同
to
じくらい
help.
大切な金だった。 だがそんな大事な金を
And you know, it's
ことのように俺は盗まれち
life.
まっ
It's
たんだ
never. We all
路上
have
で寝
different
ている隙に
experiences
な
of
誰にです
you
か？
know.
町のゴロつきさあの頃からこの町はホームレス狩りとか言って路上で寝ているホームレスを襲うような遊びが流行っていたからな
On what we go
待ってく
through,
ださい。
some will end up
それ
having
じゃ
a huge
もしかしてその時に秋山さんを助けたのは
racism hurled towards them
新井さ
throughout
ん
their
だ
life. Some will
当
be
時新井さんは金村工業に入ったばかりのチンピラだった
everything.
そのチンピラが俺から金を盗んだ連中から金を取り上げ
It really is.
ホームレスの俺にわざわざ届けてくれた
And
どうしてそんなことを？
eventually the world will come to its senses and
涙を
there
流
won't
して
be
喜
much
ぶ
of
俺に
that
言ったよ
eventually. Or at least that's what
俺
I
がこ
hope.
の街を変えてみせますって
兄貴、
With my books which I'm writing, I hope that it ends up
もし俺
inspiring
がこの100万円でのし上がれた時は
some people to
こ
end
の
up
人にかけてみようって
thinking
ああ
about others, which I will end up trying to
カムロ町って猿山のボスになれるか
dock
も
that
しれない
into my books where or even introduce that into my books
カム
where
ロ町ってのは
it
弱いや
matters
つから
about
強いや
caring
つ
for
まで
others,
いろんな連中が集まってる
which Dr.
い
Phil
わ
will
ば
end
一
up
つの
knowing is
群れみてえな場所だ
like Frederick and William, even though they
だが集まって
absolutely
くるや
love
つ
each
らに
other,
は
there's
一つだけ共通
there's
してる
that
こと
slight
があ
moment
る
where they end up
何ですか？
having sort of a
Yume,
well, falling out because of this girl,
カ
Rosabella,
ムロ町に飛び込んだ人間は皆必ず夢を持ってる
who is which they're in a love triangle, and they all want to
いい
be
女を抱きたい
with
金持ちに
each
なりたい
well,
えばりたい
she wants to be with both of them,
ど
but
んな
yet
ちん
she
けなもんであっても
ends up
ここに集まる連中には
wanting
皆それぞれの夢がある
who was it again?
だがその夢を叶えられる奴はごく
I
わ
would need
ず
to
か
read
だ
back on it. I believe
そ
it's
して人は夢を諦めない
Frederick. Yeah, it's
生
Frederick
きていく
who
のに
she
必
ends
要な
up
もんだからさ
um
わかるか
wanted to be with more,
はい。
but she doesn't have the heart to tell William that.
夢を見続けていたい
And then afterwards, once
だか
William
らこ
ends
そ
up
この街
seeing
で
them,
は人に夢を見せられる人間が求められているんだ
well, he ends
それは
up feeling that
新井の兄貴だと。
sadness, and it's just like,
ああ
oh,
良くも悪くも
okay,
人間とのは
what if I
強さ
walked
に憧れ
into
る
what is this I'm
新井さんに
feeling?
はその絶対的な強さ
How
が
can
あ
I
る
guess over this? I've just seen
俺はそう思ってんだ
my very close friends,
ボスがいない猿山は機能しない
and
この街は今強いボス猿
the
が必
person
要
that
な
I
んだ
love together kissing
カムロ町って街は
and
今ま
holding
で
each
ずっ
other
と
and
そのボス
everything.
猿を
It's just
国道
like,
に求めてきた
wow,
だが桐生一馬というカリスマが去った今ボス猿となれる人間は
you
いな
know?
い
And then afterwards, it's just like, okay,
機
I
能
need.
しなくなった街から
And William's
猿
just
は
like,
去っていっ
okay,
てしまう
I'll leave you to decide, especially you, Rosabella, to end up
なんか
thinking
深い
about
話ですね。
what you actually want.
まあちょっと回りくどい言い
And
方
I'll
だっ
have
たが
time for myself to
要は
think
それくらい
about
俺は新井さんに
everything else
か
which
け
is
ている
going
って
on.
ことだ
Because
わかり
there's
ました。
obviously a war
Right.
against this dark army.
秋山さんの夢のためにも、
The main leader is Ignatius,
新井の兄貴を必ず見つけます。
who ends up
このお金は
wanting to take over the
ありがたく
world.
使わせていただきます。
おう何か分かったら俺に連絡してくれ
And
Hi.
make it into darkness. So the main summary of the book is
Thomas.
to bring for these heroes to end up bringing peace and prosperity back to the world. But you know, it won't be an easy journey by any means. There's going to be some laughs, some very saddening parts, some awesome moments. It's gone back down to 3 on my screen. But yes, I know you can't wait for it, bro. Because I know how much you love it, and I know I've been stalling on it a bit. Just because I've been focused on streaming a lot. Oh, okay. Yeah, as I've said, my Twitch just messed up. Even though there was about 3 of you in the stream, even talking, it displayed only 1 for me. So I'll go by what yours says. Yeah, and sorry for keeping on that screen for a while. Hi Steph, how are you? Hang on. Oh, just had to sneeze then. But yeah, thanks for the follow. I'm very good, thank you. We've just been talking about everything. Just about life and everything like that. Now we're talking about my book, which I'm currently writing. And I'm not sure if Dr. Phil here has ended up showing you the book which I've been writing, like some of the parts which I've sent him. But if he has, I hope that you've enjoyed reading it so far. And yeah, as I was saying, there's going to be some awesome parts in the book. Very sad parts, some comedic, and lots really. Yeah, drama, romance, and to indoctrinate multiple genres in this one book. These enemies are so easy to end up defeating, you know? I'm glad Guy in a Hat. I know that. Oh, back to 5 viewers now, which it says on my bar. But yes, thank you all for watching so far. I do very much appreciate it. I think that I'm improving my streams a lot more. I am going to end up getting a webcam at some point, so hopefully that can end up making it even better. Well, thank you, Dr. Phil. I really appreciate those words. When growing up in school and all that, I was never that much of a cool person. I guess I sort of was, because I would end up getting along with at least everyone, because what got everyone, because I was known by everyone around the school, but that was mostly because of my football, or soccer if you will, of how I would play. They always thought I was brilliant. Obviously I didn't make it in the end because of my age. I was just a bit unfortunate, but it does happen. There's plenty, and I want to say, just because one door closes doesn't mean that any more don't open. They do. There's plenty of doors which open and plenty of opportunities, so don't ever give up, and don't ever just solely focus on one thing. That won't ever be a good thing to do. If you can work on multiple things at once, then go and do it. Don't hold back.
Looking in your eyes.
This is your life which you're trying to make most out of, and only you can do that.
Life's a game of give and take.
No one else. Sure, you can have help by even with can't speak anymore from people. Sure, that's perfectly fine, but always remember that they helped you. But overall, it is only you who can end up helping yourself. Hang on. Well, I've sort of felt like I had a sneeze coming. It's from all of this dust when I've moved things about from when I've been painting. I haven't opened a window. So I've been getting a bit of block nose because of it.
Do you know how much I miss you?
Yeah,
I just want to feel.
make the most of your life as always.
Do you know that you
No,
make
not
me
everyone
ready?
will be able to. Some people just don't have those sort of opportunities or have the surroundings to end up being able to have those sort of desires. So we should take everyone for who they are and just appreciate them. Even if they are a creative person. And eventually they will shine if you believe in them enough. And never give up. Or yourself. Let's do it. Yes, earrings. So, which ones? Let's do hearts. Let's put a nice ring on her if we can. Can't do any of them. Let's do the jewel bracelet. There we go. Doesn't look a lot different apart from different makeup and whatnot. Obviously I'm no makeup artist or expert or anything like that. But even then I'm just trying to end up doing what I can for this just to make it better. Well, not make it. Oh yeah, make this club better. So we'll be making her more attractive or charming and stuff like that. So customers will want her, and that will attract more. Well, give us more money. She obviously owes us 500,000. Got a bit of a blocked nose just because of all the dust. That's what I did say. So I'm sorry for sniffing all the time. I need a refined girl, refined homes. That's cool. So that time represents all the time that you have. Just to dress her up, train her, stuff like that. There's normally like one dress which makes them really refined or stuff like that. Spaghetti strap. Weird spaghetti, but hey ho. Let's consider this. Why not? Alright then, feel free to lurk. You as well. Yeah. It is a very pretty dress. I agree.
Yeah.
But, you know, we'll be doing our best just to please these customers for however we can. And yet again, I want to say thank you all for watching so far. It is very appreciated. What else? What else is there? I'm just thinking, what else could we talk about? Well, growing up, I've always had this thing about playing games. I've always loved playing games. My first thing that I started playing on, I guess, was a Game Boy. Then afterwards I moved to a GameCube, then DS. And then obviously I had PS1, the original Xbox, PS2 as well. I've played Xbox 360, PS3. Have played on PS4, and I've obviously played on the Xbox One. I'll be getting the Series console at some point, as well as webcam or camera, whatever, just to show my face at some point. So then these streams can be even more entertaining for you. Some of my facial reactions would probably make you laugh. Yeah, sure thing, lurk away. I am very happy with that. Every lurk or view, stuff like that, very appreciated. And it goes a very long way. Hang on, let me just sniffle a bit. There we go. That's just my left nostril, it's quite itchy. And it's just... it's irritating. It makes me feel like I'm going to sneeze, but then it doesn't make me want to sneeze. I'm just like, come on. Yeah, I sneezed then. It's not everywhere, at least on my arm. Well, not my arm, but my hoodie. Hang on. Oh, yeah, it's just all the dust build-up and whatnot. I really do need to open a window. But yeah, it's going to... well, my allergies do get worse. Well, I say allergies, I've only got hay fever. Yeah, the hay fever can get quite bad, because if I don't take a tablet, then at random points my nose will start to bleed randomly. So, you could think of me as one of those old Japanese anime characters who look at some anime woman and then starts squirting blood from their nose. Sure thing. Take care, guy in a hat, and I hope to see you again soon. But yeah, hay fever is a horrible thing. I never used to have it, but then I just, when I grew up, it just kind of, you know, just came. I was just like, wow, it's just horrible. Sorry for my friend who I talked about earlier. He always used to have nosebleeds all the time. You just see him rush in class just to go to the bathroom, just to get a tissue, sort his nose out. And then after a few years, I ended up getting the same sort of thing. It's horrible. It really, really is. So at some point, you'll just okay, I'm fine. And suddenly you'll just be like, okay, my nose is a bit itchy. So you just sort of touch it ever so gently, and then you'll just start having blood pour out of your nose. And it is horrible. It really is. Yeah. Well, thank you, and do take care, guy in a hat. It's always amazing having you here watching. As always, take care, and I hope to see you again soon. Yeah, it is a bit rough, but if I take medicine, the hay fever tablets like Claritin or something like that, then I'm completely fine. Yeah, there's in Costco they've got their own brand of hay fever tablets. Sorry, I was sneezing again. But as I was saying, they have their own brand of hay fever tablets, and I always get them. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to open a window. There we go, done that now. So, should be better now. As the dust and everything will end up getting out of here. But I'll try to pick up some tablets if I can. Just help with this dust allergy, which I apparently have. Oh karma. Right, there's stuff like that. Okay, we'll go to this bar, the Drama Queen's bar. So, all good. Let's enter. Let's see what happens. We'll go from there. Well, I'm not sure if you can hear it outside, but that is windy as anything. Obviously no tornado type. Oh, damn. I was not... What was he? Strangled by something to death? He looks like a zombie. Or what? Did they cut his penis off and then feed it to him? Is that why there's like blood near his stomach sort of area, near that sort of region? And he's got blood in his mouth and everything? Just... I don't know. That's... What? Ah... I thought so. It would be them. Of course, it had to be them. He's probably been rotting for a while now. There's a lot of blood. Nothing but a stain on the floor now. Right, okay, let's have another look. The bar's name on it. Okay, cool. Oh. Oh. Could that mean that Lily's a part of the Shibata family? Oh. Oh. That's built some some tension up now. Oh, that's got some interesting. What do you mean partnership or relationship? Yeah, basically Lily, obviously was the one who we ended up having as a hostess, and we ended up, well, Akiyama ended up kissing her. But, it's just a hunch, but I believe she might have been the one who killed that guy, based on the lighters, but yet that is just an assumption. I wouldn't be surprised with the Yakuza series ends up turning out. it is a very Yakuza type thing, that happens. It wouldn't surprise me one bit. Oh. Come on. Oh, shithead. Just judo throw. It's actually funny because I actually learned characters in college, but then I had to stop because of a collarbone injury for about 7 months. Then because our judo classes weren't making enough money, we had to end up stopping it. And I would have had to travel quite far in order to continue them. If I was to go to their actual place where they end up, or their actual club, I'd have had to go. But it was great fun. I managed to get to a yellow belt, which is only the second belt. No, red belt rather. I was going to go on to yellow belt. Then obviously I ended up getting that collarbone injury. And before we could get graduated onto that next belt, because the belt hierarchy is different to like karate and stuff. Except obviously black is the highest belt. Then what comes after that is dans. You go up to 10 dans as well. The people who would end up teaching us were people who would end up being in tournaments and everything. They were very good, and they would be up to a 5th dan and stuff like that. 3rd or 5th. And it was awesome. It really, really was. Great guys. He was one of them, I forgot his name. 100 kilos he weighed. He was a mountain. Just like... There's me, I was only I was struggling to put some weight less. I was only really built for football. So I was just running all the time. Something very physical like that, I just wasn't really built for. But I did try. And I was decent for what my weight was, but yet all the time I had to go up against people who were about the same, well no, who were lots heavier than me. So they have an advantage because of their weight and strength. But when me and my friend Lorenzo ended up doing it, we were very even. Because we were the same sort of weight and everything. Oh, but good day, well, good times indeed. Since I've opened that window, my sneezing hasn't been as bad now. We'll try to end up saving this. So, it's just a cutscene, so while this ends up playing out, let's talk. Oh, damn. What's she doing on the floor? Who beat her? It wasn't Lily, was it? Oh, she's bleeding from her head. Oh, it was some guys. It weren't Lily, so it's fine. What they typically do is a cutscene upon a cutscene.
Ah, Kido-san, ごめんなさい。ちょっと買い物に行ってて。
あ、すみません。勝手にお邪魔してます。
But yeah, I hope that You are all doing
社
very
長
well.
今ちょっと取り立ての仕事に出かけちゃっ
Oh
てて
yeah, they always have a
あ
very
でも
in-depth
そんなに長くはかからないと思うから待っててください
story,
あ、お茶出しますね
which I actually very
お構いな
enjoy.
く。
Because it gives
ど
you
うしたんですか
every bit of
何か忘れ物とか
いや
information
ちょっと秋山さんに
and
確
detail
認
that
し
you
忘れた
need
ことがあって
to understand the story.
携帯にかけたんですけど繋がらなくて。
ああ、そうでしょう社長いっつも寄り道して遊んでるのを邪魔されるのが嫌で
have the subs on, really,
携帯の電源
to
切ってるんですよ
It's that well
おか
done.
げで仕事が片付かない
You would obviously know that
秋山さんらしいで
she's
すね。
doing helping him, well, being civil to him, and you'd understand that these people would end up coming
お
through
客さんっ
who looked
て
like
感
they're
じじゃ
trouble,
ねえな。
obviously.
降りない人たちだなすみませんけど帰ってもらえます
And you would know that she'd
社
end up
長も
feeling
外出してますし
looking
そ
troubled.
れでも用があるって言うんなら私が相手
You
に
get the point. Oh yeah,
危ない花ちゃん。
it's amazing this
花ちゃん。
game. It really is. Oh, son of a beep. Dara, we'll have to now go after them and kick their asses. We will have to kick their asses now. If it's like a Kiryu, then what he ends up doing is he goes into their building, then kicks the shit out of all of them. Quite literally. Just everyone who comes by, he just punches them, kicks them, you name it, he just takes on the lot. Doesn't matter how old he is, or how out of shape he is. It's just like, what are you on? But Akiyama I'm starting to like, but yet Kiryu, he's awesome. He really, really is. Chase Midorikawa.
Oh!
Man, oh man, the perfect shot so close I can almost smell it. Or did I forget to wear deodorant? That, right, is going to be MAC. I'm sure of it. Oh, look, it's MAC. I knew it. Hang on, I just got my girlfriend messaging me. Won't be too long. I do apologise. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, pretty much what Mac always does. He always says, like, "Yeah," randomly. It's just like, come on, Mac.
Yes!
See, yeah, you know.
Yes! Oh!
But come on, let's just skip all this. Basically, he wants you to take a photograph of something. Right, so we have to take a picture of her. Now, taking a picture of her. I have to speak to them. Let's just hear his explanation. It should be all good. Yeah, we know. I'm just looking for what the button is to press again. Right, okay, so it's the right stick. Let's just look. Now we have to time something perfectly. Madman. Madman. Utter madman. Fat guy in his underwear, just jumping from place to place. Oh, he's a perv. Okay, that makes more sense. Look at him. What is going on? This is madness. Does he have multiple amounts of these around the world? Or even not around the world, just in Japan, in different locations? They just go towards the mech thing, and I think they give you different sort of abilities, or help improve them. Let's do that. If we get this wrong, which I'm not complaining about because that was hilarious. I know that it goes a bit over the top. Oh, we learned a new fighting move, fighting style rather. Essence of triple strike. Oh. I don't care, Mac. You just talk about a load of crap. Okay, let's see what Mac has to say, which is just a load of crap as always. The quick step attack. Let's just look around. To be chasing someone. Oh, come on. You didn't drop your wallet, and I didn't make you drop your wallet. You're just a punk. You're gonna get beaten. This game I highly recommend to anyone, but you have to start from zero to understand the story, all the way from the beginning. That is what I highly recommend. Let's do this again. smash their head into that. One. And then stamp on his head. Knee him in the stomach. As I said earlier, if you end up having the enemies and kick them against or punch them against, like those bins or bicycles or cars, it does extra damage. Bizarre, I know, I think it does. So this game is nuts. Did you see that bin fly? Did you? Who knew that anyone could kick a bin so far without barely even touching it?
What?
No, why? Leave me alone. What is that? Oh. Yeah, that's what Dr. Seth, his back legs have been going. And it's just a thing in, well, part of his breed, German Shepherd. I think it happens in Belgian Shepherd as well, which is a cross breed between. His back legs have been going, so they're not as brilliant as they used to be. So I've been giving him medicine to end up helping him with that every day. Between 6 and 12. And I'll never forget. Because, I want him to get better, but he is just starting to go a bit bonkers. Not bonkers as such, he's just kind of gone senile in a way. It's a bit sad, but it is what it is. Let's save it here. Yep, it's saved. But yes, anyway, I'm going to end the stream now, as I need to get some sleep. So thank you all for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I'll be sure to stream again tomorrow at about 9 o'clock AM UK time. So I'll see you all then. So for now, take care, and if you're not already, follow me and all of these awesome people in the chat who've been here. Once again, thank you, and have a good night or morning or rest of the day, whichever that may be. Take care for now, and I'll see you again soon.